Hello, welcome to my E3 2014 video. Instead of it being one long video, I'm going to do it in three other videos because there was so much to talk about. So let's start off with Microsoft's press conference. This year they cut straight to the chase this time. They did not spend any time on baby toys like they did in the other E3 conferences that Microsoft has had. So let's get straight to it. They showed Call of Duty. What is there to say? Really, it's Call of Duty. But I will say this game did look a lot nicer than Ghosts. But my only complaint I had was it looked a lot like Killzone. So I kind of checked out right before the demo even started. But the demo was even boring as well. But again, it's a Call of Duty game, so there's really not much to say about Call of Duty, and there's really not much to be excited about. The other game that they announced was Crackdown for the Xbox One. And I've not been a huge Crackdown fan, but I enjoyed the first one a little bit. But seeing what the kind of tone and atmosphere that this game had, I am definitely interested in seeing more of it, and see how the gameplay goes, because it's I like the humor, and I like the style of the cutscene of the game is. It's like, because I'm assuming the game will look like that, where it's like a cel-shaded look. So I'm definitely interested in seeing more of it. I just wish they showed gameplay. They just showed a guy setting up a hit, and it was all done in a cutscene. So I don't know how the gameplay will be. I want to see more of it. So right now I'm just curious of Crackdown. They announced a new Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, or Rise of the Tomb Raider, or something. Which I think is a weird title, because I thought the last game was to set up her being a Tomb Raider. I don't know why. It sounds more of like another origin story for Tomb Raider, but I still like it. I still think it's interesting. I liked how the game looks. Apparently what they showed was all running in engine, in game as well. So I'm definitely interested in seeing how the game will look in the final product. But again, I wish they showed gameplay. I mean, I get that they want to show the tone and the atmosphere, and they may not have gameplay to show, but I just wish there was something that would give me an idea of the gameplay. See if there's anything new about it. But other than that, it was just interesting in the sense of the tone that it had. So I'm excited to see where Tomb Raider is going to go this time around, because it definitely reminded me of Uncharted 1, where it's coming to this dark mystery where you're trying to uncover something, and that's really cool. I like that aspect of Tomb Raider as well, so I'm definitely keeping my eyes out on this game. The next game that they announced was Project Spark, and that game is a Rare game that is awful. I really don't like Rare games anymore. They definitely shot themselves in the foot with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and this is another bullet in their foot, if not in their head. It was just an alienating title to me. It just kind of, because to me, I still feel like Microsoft should still announce games that would sell their system, and this game isn't that kind of game. It's not a system seller for me, and it's not a game that is at all remotely interesting to me. The idea of it is cool, but I don't like how it looks. I don't like the engine and the style that it's running on. There was nothing in that game that really pleased me. So that's all I gotta say about Project Spark. It's a disappointing mess. Sunset Overdrive. I was interested about this game, and nothing really has changed about my interest in it. I'm still interested in it. However, it looks so boring to me, in the sense that, what is there else to say? I mean, it hit the exact same notes as the other trailers were hitting. That this isn't going to be a typical game. It's going to have new conventions. It's not going to have chest-high walls and you hiding behind cover and all that stuff. Okay, we've known that already. It's fast-paced and all the stuff. It has mutants. You know that already. So there's really nothing in that trailer that showed anything new or exciting. Just the same stuff we've known. And they announced later on that it has 8-player co-op. Why not advertise that in the trailer? Why not have more gameplay in the trailer? That was my one issue with Sunset Overdrive, was that it was just so bland. The trailer didn't show anything interesting. It was just the same stuff that we've seen already. So, you know, it didn't hype me any more than it did just kind of set me in the same place as I was a few months ago when they showed the gameplay trailer. I just wish it showed more gameplay than what we've seen. I don't know. I wasn't really too impressed with the trailer that they showed. They showed Assassin's Creed Unity. What's there to say? It's like Call of Duty. It's every year. There's really no interest in it for me other than the 4-player co-op that they've shown. They showed a good gameplay footage of it. It was a good gameplay demo that they've shown. But again, it's Assassin's Creed. It's an Assassin's Creed game, so I don't really have that kind of connection with it. It might change my mind later on, but right now it's just another Assassin's Creed game. The next game that they showed, or rather DLC, was Dead Rising 3. I'm not that interested in it because I don't own Dead Rising 3, obviously. But the DLC is cool, but all I have to say about it is that it's just Capcom making fun of themselves. So that's all it is. Then Platinum Games showed up, and they showed us Scalebound. And I'm definitely interested in seeing more of it, just because it's a Platinum Games title. I don't really care for that kind of setting, but it's a Platinum Games title, and I love Platinum Games titles. Platinum Games has yet to disappoint me, so this game will definitely be on my radar. Hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully I like what I see. And last but not least, the Halo Collection, Halo Master Chief Collection. It was cool to see this announcement. I really like that it's this huge collection of Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it comes with a beta of 5 and a graphic novel. So I'm definitely interested. I think it's definitely cool that they're releasing this for Halo fans, and that's all I think that announcement was for, is directed for Halo fans. But again, it falls in that same principle I have with all these other remasters that's being announced, is that these aren't announcements that got me excited or interested in buying an Xbox One. It's just, that's cool, but I could play these games right now. I don't need to pay $400 to play these games. I don't need to, and the beta is cool, but it's a beta, so I don't really care for betas that much. But the cool thing, though, about Halo 5 that they've shown is the dual wielding. And I will say, to be honest, Halo 5 is slowly becoming a title that I might end up caving in for, but right now, I don't really care for Halo that much. I just had a casual interest within the series, and I like playing them, but I've never had a good, kind of moment with it. So that's it for me on Microsoft's press conference. Overall, it was kind of a safe press conference for them. There were some filler moments, but other than that, it was really good. It was definitely their best conference they've had in a long time. And when I say a long time, I mean a long time. But I just wish there was more games that got me excited. Because I remember when I saw Gears of War 1's trailer, that really got me excited to buying Xbox 360. And there's yet to be a game that kind of made me feel that way. But other than that, it was a good E3 for them. I definitely, can't wait to see more titles that they're going to pump out next year. So that's it for Microsoft. See you with the next video.